high jump in the Olympics over the past 30 Olympics. So here's first off, like, just a video, kind of what it is. I assume most of you guys kind of know. I'm just gonna watch one of them. Okay, we don't need to watch all of it, but pretty cool, right? Yeah.
You want Cynthia to help you reach that?
No.
Okay, so it's been an Olympic sport since 1896, and because like World War II and stuff, and there wasn't an Olympics in there, it actually turns out that there's only been 29 high jumps in the Olympics, so not 30. Sorry, Mr. Ryder, so I only got 29. Thanks. So the current world record's 3.45 meters. It was set in 1993, and the Olympic world record is 2.39, or 3.39. Why did I put that? It's 2.45. So here's a stem and leaf plot of the different heights. It's in centimeters.
Very easy to read, very nice.
Here's some of the numbers. So the minimum is 180, the maximum was 239, and those numbers like 230s like just are more recent since like 1990.
What are those? Are those centimeters?
Yeah, that's in centimeters. And then I'm gonna try and get to this quick. I don't know if this will work though. Are you able to send it yet? I don't know if it'll let me.
Yeah, just go ahead. Caitlin will have to do the same thing.
I don't really have connection.
It'll take a minute maybe, but we'll come back.
Alright. I'll just let it load.
Did you give me access?
I'm trying to, but it won't go on to Google Sheets.
But again, these links you guys have all done, this is good stuff.
I don't know. I guess we can come back to
Okay.
that other stuff. So the boxing whisker plot, it's like vertical because that's how the site made it. But you can see this was like in the early like 1900s, 1800s, and then over time it's just grown a bit. And the median's like around like 2.16 meters. It's mainly because like in like 1950s it stuck at that for a while, and like around the 1940s it was all around that range. But we're just in the past like 20 or 30 years we're just getting higher. So you can see some of the more numbers here. There's no big outlier besides, I guess, 180 centimeters back in 1896 that was kind of an outlier. So some other stats, that on average the highest jump recorded in the Olympics has been raised 1.9 centimeters from one Olympics to the next, but however in the past 10 Olympics, the average is only raised by about 0.2 centimeters per Olympics. So this is probably caused by the new styles of jumping that occurred in early 1900s to mid 1900s that caused for like a large increase early in the Olympics, but now it's kind of flatlining because we're not getting much better. I'd say we've probably reached our like peak almost. So one of the things that I noticed made a big increase in 1968, Dick Fosbury created the Fosbury flop, which was like a new style of jumping that led to an increase in heights. So we can watch a video on that.
The 1968 Olympic Games proved to be a turning point in the history of the high jump event. Into the Mexico City Olympic Arena came not only a new name to the sport, but a new approach, which was to revolutionize the high jump event. Dick Fosbury from the United States demonstrated a new style of high jump, which some considered strange and awkward. It was a jump he had devised in the previous years, and one which unsettled his opponents. While the crowd at first saw him as a novelty, his continued success at clearing the ever-increasing height soon made it apparent he was a serious contender. Valentin Gavrilov from the Soviet Union failed in his attempt of 2.22 meters, while Fosbury and his US teammate Edward Carruthers cleared their way to a jump-off. The bar sat at 2.24. Carruthers failed, and Fosbury took his new style of high jump over the bar and into the history books. Fosbury had won his gold. Within a few years, the Fosbury flop had become the standard method of jumping in this great Olympic sport.
Is that what you do when you jump? You do that?
Yeah, I do that. Nowhere near that high.
Oh, I know, but I mean, just the technique I'm curious about.
Yeah.
Here are the most
What did you do before?
Before they like, I think I have a picture of it, maybe, I don't. But they'd like just run straight up to it and like kind of dive over it. Yeah, that didn't work at all. I think this,
Maybe can we go back, see if
yeah,
that
I
works
think I
now?
got it now.
Was it here?
Yeah,
There we go. No,
and, okay,
okay, no big deal.
alright. I guess if